Hello there and welcome to Spa Day. Where'd your head go? This is Tilly G the tortoise. This is the lifeguard, Miss Gracie. I call her the lifeguard because she likes to keep an eye on Tilly G while he soaks. Tilly G is a Sulcata tortoise, which means they need to soak 2 to 3 times a week if they are adult. If they are a tiny little baby Sulcata, you should be soaking them every day for at least 15 to 30 minutes. And right now, Tilly G is enjoying his spa day. I've got it filled with very warm water. It's about 100 degrees. Nice and warm. How's that? He likes it toasty. I've discovered over the years he likes it very, very, very toasty. And so anyway, I want to talk to you about why it's important to soak your Sulcata tortoises. If you know someone who says they have a Sulcata, ask them if they soak. Oh, he's trying to splash it on his shell because it feels so good. He wants more on his shell. Right, sweet boy? He's the sweetest boy ever. So anyway, it's important to soak them 2 to 3 times a week in warm water in just a couple of inches. It's not gonna cover his whole carapace. It just has to go a few, like an inch or 2 above their plastron, which is down there. And you want their head to be resting gently, so you don't want it to be too full of water or too much water because you don't want them to have to strain to lift their head out of the water. And there are 3 main reasons why they should be soaking on a regular basis. Reason number 1 is it allows them to hydrate. They retain water until they get access to water. So if you don't give them access to water, they will retain water for a long time. The second reason is for them to expel urates. So urates are a white substance that they expel when they're soaked in water. And if you don't soak them in water, these urates, they build into white clumpy stones that can be life-threatening stones, and so you never want that. So if you soak your tortoise on a regular basis, it'll get rid of those urates that can build up and become life-threatening. And then the third reason is that it helps clean them. You can see the water's getting dirty, his feet were dirty, his plastron was dirty. You know, it helps keep them clean and they enjoy it. So if they love it, why not do it? And it's so good for them. Are you listening to me? He can actually hear my voice. They don't have external ears, but he's got eardrums, you can see on the side of his head. And more than anything, he feels the vibrations of my voice. And he definitely knows my name. He comes to me when I call him, and he's super friendly, super sweet. But these big guys, they grow. So I know they're adorable when they're tiny, but just make sure you have at least a couple thousand square feet for them to roam. And they should not, absolutely not be living indoors at all. They basically thrive outside. They need to be outside in the elements. They need to be outside with the grass. They need to be able to be grazing because they're natural grazers. And it's important for them to graze on grass for hours a day. And they shouldn't be living on grocery products, meaning they shouldn't be just eating stuff from the grocery aisle. You can give them occasional treats and occasional veggies just for fun and some nutritional value, but they should never have fruit. Fruit is one of those items that has fructose. Fructose converts to sugar, and these guys should not have too much sugar. It just messes with their digestive system. So if you want a healthy, happy tortoise like Tilly G with a beautiful shell, healthy shell, then take my advice, soak them on a regular basis, give them access to graze on Bermuda grass for a couple hours each day. And also, you want to keep their night house. He's got 2 houses over there. You want to keep them humid. That also helps prevent pyramiding and promotes a healthy shell. So he's just going to enjoy the soak. He's going to keep on soaking. It is today, it's almost the end of December. It's the end of December, almost December. So it's a beautiful day here in Los Angeles. It is sunny, 72, and it's a great day for him to be soaking, and he's using it to kind of keep him warm and warm him up. And he's gonna soak for a good 45 minutes to an hour because he just enjoys it so much. And I use it to like clean his face, clean his mouth. And then you also want to check them. You want to make sure that they're okay. You want to check their eyes, you want to check their mouth, make sure there's no blockages. And it's just a great way for you to also bond with your Sulcata tortoise, so that, notice he doesn't really flinch or anything. He's not scared of me. He really trusts me, and he knows I love him. So, and he loves me. And we've bonded. So it's a great way to bond with your tortoise as well. Spend time with them. Oh, and never leave them unattended. So you don't want to leave them while they're soaking. It's spilling out here into the lawn, so we're gonna go ahead and turn this off. And you can see I've got a hot water spout here and a cold water spout. So that's how I'm able to soak him so easily, is I just fill it with hot water and I let it sit until it gets kind of warm and not too hot. And he just loves it. I usually feed him hibiscus flowers, rose petals, and he loves it. So be sure that you are soaking your Sulcata tortoise on a regular basis, and it's so good for them and they love it, so why not do it? So those are my tips today. Hope you enjoyed seeing this big guy. Oh, I should mention that he is 6 years old. He'll be turning 7 soon, and he weighs 55 pounds. And he's a rescue, adopted from the Humane Society. So thanks for following along. Please hit subscribe, and we love you. Take care.